僕の砂芽生えた思いまでね、こんなに焼けなく消えてしまうの。 Oh please don't let me die ready for your touch 二度と何もなくさぬように私を忘れて初めて We start No more give up on life This and that's dead end 君を砕くこの悲しみがいつか終わりますように But now I'll say off My time is spinning around Your deep cloud cries I fall apart time in And my memories are gone 甘い顔に鼻くつい僕という名のはな誘われどなわれなぜあなたへも切なが溺れてしまうの Oh no we're close your eyes searching for a dream to fade どこか消えたあのぬくもりを追いかけ続けて見失う We start someone let's try again from the very first time きっとそうやって今も虚しい輪を描いてる When I'll see you againあの日々には戻れない時は強く悲しく強くただただ進んでゆくだけ We start 名乗げば all life This and that's the end 振り返らぬそんな強さを誰もみんな演じてる When now I'll say off And when it's time ready for a new day 二度と And when we start ready for a new day
月夜過ぎた日で朝から少しめまいがひどかったんだよ。そうだろう、夏の魔物は甲子園にもいるって言うから、7月が苦手な僕に多い口をかけた。ショートカットしてメリーコーレン、また途切れ途切れ夢を見る。何も手につかずに困りますね。日差し差す当然夜は眠れないし酔わされてるようだ。なんで冒険しよう、旅に出よう、どこに行けばいいの。 Tell me tell me、 一寸先が闇だなんて、こり先も夢中さ。メイデメイデ左利きのあいつはとても能天気でいいよな。気がつけばすぐ眠りに落ちてるなんていいよな。ノストラダムスの予言も7の月だったけど、あいつは同じバンドのドラムに恋もしてたな。エゴンシーレの絵を買ったって夢まみれまみれ満たされる。誰にも話さずに抱えたまま Help me Jesus
Mic test, mic test. Okay, that looks pretty good. And let's move this over here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Primus Prime 22 here, bringing you another Primus Prime Time. Okay, so the topics we're going to cover today is the new comics that came out, ROM number 2, Action Man number 3, and the new Combiner Wars episode 4. And my family is home, so if you hear really loud people being loud, that explains that. If anyone barges into my room, I'll probably just throw up the intermission thing and shut off my mic. But yeah, am I in the screen? Yeah, I'm in the screen. Alright, some general rules. The only rule is, when the finger of spoiler is up, that means I'm spoiling something. So mute me when the finger comes up. When the finger comes down, spoiler-free zone. And already we got some questions, so let's look into that first. Halo's comment was from last stream. For some reason, his always carry over to the next stream. Ricardo Manuel says, I once saw an incredible Transformers, but they were Japanese and human. It was so cool. Do you know about that series? Yes, I do. That is Fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers Super God Master Force. Yeah, that's a mouthful. But yeah, that's usually by the shorthand it's called Master Force, or sometimes Super God Master Force. But a lot of Transformer fans don't like that one as much, and I think the reason they don't like it so much is because they think of it as a Transformer series, and it's best. The best mindset to go into that series is to think you're just watching any other show and not necessarily a Transformers thing, because it's real different. It does throw in some tie-ins to Headmasters, which is the series that came before that. There's a very, very Optimus Prime looking character in it, but it's not Optimus Prime. Kind of complicated, but yeah. From what I've seen, I like it. But I can't watch it with the mindset going in that I'm watching a Transformers show. Nightmare Foxy says hi. I'm saying hi right back. Hi. Aiden Jensen. Yay, new live stream. I love these. Aw, thanks. Cool. Yeah, you in frame. Cool. Do you have any idea who was going to be in the new Transformers 5? We know Optimus is, we know Bumblebee is, we know Drift is, we know Hot Rod is, we know Megatron is, and that's mostly it. I think the Dinobots have been confirmed to be in it. But that's, and Hound, and Crosshairs, and Barricade. I think that's all that's been confirmed to be in the movie. Brandon Starr says hi. Hello. So, I think it's appropriate to start off with the updates. So, as you guys might have noticed, I haven't been uploading recently, and I talked about this in the last stream. I didn't save the chill stream, because that's just a chill stream, and I break a lot of YouTube copyright rules and terms of service in those, so I don't keep those up. But the fifth Primus Prime Time did not save, so that's a little problematic. But yeah, I'm hoping this one saves. If this one doesn't save, I'm just gonna I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I said that college was starting up and that I won't have much time to work on videos, and surprise, college started up. So I don't have that much time to get into videos. So what the plan is to get comfortable with this new college schedule. And Onslaught, yeah, Onslaught's in it, yeah. In his Mountain Dew color form. Well, once I get used to the college schedule, then I'm going to be able to work in my schedule with video making. Mostly editing's the thing that takes the most time. Have you seen the new Transformers TV season, Robots in Disguise, 2014-15? I've seen a little. I've seen the only parts that I care to see. When Soundwave came back, for however long he did. I really liked Prime, and going from Robots in Disguise from Prime was almost of a letdown, because let me finish. I need to take a drink. Let me finish. Don't jump on me. Because Prime was so good, and Robots in Disguise is fine. I don't hate it. I think it's fine. But Prime was phenomenal, and it really, so far, hasn't worked well as a sequel yet. However, they have tied it in well with Rescue Bots, and it looks like they're starting to enter a more Prime-focused season coming up next. So I am interested to see where it's going. One of the main hangups for me is the fact that none of the Decepticons are really, I guess, familiar. They're different. I'm not gonna say they're bad, but they're different, and I'm just not used to that yet. Give me some time, then I'll be good. Updates. So yeah, I updated you guys on why I haven't been uploaded lately, and still probably won't be uploading anytime soon. That's why I do these live streams. Look, I gotta do a Chinese. The only type of people who want to take a Chinese class are either they just want to put a workload on them for them to die. Ooh, probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah. Okay. So, also this... Now we're good. Okay. So, ROM, Action Man, or Combiner Wars. Let's start with Action Man. Action Man number 3. We learned that it does take place after All Hail Optimus because they reference what was happening in, Utah with the, whole... You know, if anyone's read... Spoiler for the ending of All Hail Optimus. It's better if you don't think of it like a sequel season. Think of it on its own. Yeah, I know, but give me some time. But spoiler for the end of All Hail Optimus. You know, we had Metro Titan all, be on Earth. So that was a really minor spoiler. But so yeah, Action Man does take place after All Hail Optimus. So I fixed it in the reading order that I have up. It was funny. I don't remember the previous Action Man issues being like funny. I didn't know this was like a comedy thing, but this one was this one was good. This one was funny. I love this issue. And then you had the whole plot twist at the end. I'm not going to say whom, but we learned who the traitor is in the Action Man program, and that was pretty shocking. But yeah, they do some Transformers references here and there to help tie it in with the universe. One of their pilots that die is named Nick McFeely, and I wonder if that's a reference to Chris McFeely. But yeah. So yeah, I liked Action Man. Good stuff. ROM number 2. We get a full-blown not full-blown. We start to get a backstory for ROM as a character. What he's all about and stuff. Learn more about the Soul Star Order. We didn't get to see much of that one character's PTSD, which I really liked seeing her PTSD in action and how the writer handled that, especially in issue 1. But yeah, there's this Wraithmark thing on what's her face, Camilla. That's interesting. Again, I know nothing about ROM, so I'm going into this ROM thing with no experience whatsoever. So, if any of this stuff has appeared in like the original ROM series, it's all new to me. But yeah, I'm probably getting sick, and I don't know why. Probably because of all the freshmen on campus. Am I right, guys? Okay, but no. There is like sort of disease outbreak on my campus that was happening like near the summer, and now it's back with a vengeance. But yeah. Anything else to say about ROM? G.I. Joe stuff. There was a lot of G.I. Joe stuff in this ROM issue, including that one dude. I'm not a complete expert on G.I. Joe. I just know the IDW stuff and a little bit of the cartoon and a little bit of the Marvel comic too. But apparently the dude that was in the first issue that was interrogating that one dude who's a dire wraith is Cosmonaut or Astronaut or what? Not Astronaut. Countdown. Cosmonaut. What is this, Russia? He's Countdown, and he's a G.I. Joe character. So if any of you guys liked the G.I. Joe character Countdown, then I'm sorry for you, because he's dead without ever appearing. We see Scarlet and Colton going to Utah, and they're talking about what's going on in Northern California, which is ROM, that might lead into Revolution, because we don't know where they are in Revolution issue 0. I think the Allied forces seen on set in Transformers 5 are actually the new squad of best soldiers who were brought back after Edinger was killed. Well, that's a nice theory. really nothing to prove or disprove that. Because the movie's not out yet. What else about ROM number 2? Again, I really like how ROM ties the universe together. I think that's about it. I'm really liking the character development. The art, still spectacular. Good ROM. Good ROM. If that's is that a phrase? Good ROM. If it's not, let's make it a phrase. Alright, so, Combiner Wars, Episode 4. So, I haven't had a... I talked about how I didn't like Episode 1 and Episode 2. Episode 3 I thought was fine and improving. Episode 4, I felt that, well, let's start with the... Let's end this on a good note. So let's start with what I didn't like. What I didn't like was the voice for Megatron. Not the voice actor, the voice. Because there's a difference. That was a voice crack while talking about voice actors. There's a difference. The voice actor, I felt, did a wonderful job. Just that voice wasn't really for Megatron. I guess it's fine, but it really got on my nerves. Don't know if someone called me or not. But, what else? The sound design, they cannot do fights right. What is with the sound design when they're fighting? Like, you hear these explosions that just make your headphones go... Like, that's not good. You can tell you just stuck a sound effect there that didn't belong anywhere. The sound design for fighting is just horrible. There has been rumors that Ultra Magnus will be in the 5th Transformers movie. What do you think? I think they're rumors. There's nothing to prove or disprove them. Until we get official word, we don't know. So what was good with this Combiner Wars episode? Megatron's voice actor was good. I just don't think that the voice fit Megatron, but the voice actor did a good job. Also, Megatron's lines. Megatron's lines were so sarcastic and witty. I really loved Megatron's lines. I know, the Constructicons yes, the Constructicons were speaking binary in that. And usually, in Transformers lore, really only Minicons speak binary. Of course, we don't know the rules of this universe. So apparently, the Constructicons are speaking binary now, which I think that's a little weird. Again, that might fall into how I think that they don't get combiners. Why was Megatron finding the Constructicons in the first place? There was really no point. They didn't really explain at all why. I don't think so. At least I don't remember there being an explanation. I'm trying to get my boyfriend into Transformers. Any ideas how? When I had a girlfriend, I tried to get my girlfriend into Transformers, but I really didn't push too hard because, you know, be your own person. You get into in your childhood, and then you discover more mature parts of Transformers as you yourself mature. And stream resumed. Did it stop streaming? I don't know. I hope it didn't, because I just went on a whole spiel here. But where was I? Yeah, usually you get in as younger. You get into the franchise younger and mature with it. You might start with the basic, like the cartoons and stuff that are more aimed for children, and as you get older, go to the comics, which get darker and I already used this word a lot, but mature. I guess the comics. The comics are the most... IDW G1 comics are probably the most realistic portrayal of proper Transformers, like, you know, not the movies. Of course, I don't really know his interest. Everyone's different. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. But yeah, just ease into it. If it's not his cup of joe, then, you know. Alright. What about Combiner Wars Episode 4? I like the dynamic between Optimus and Megatron, how they've been like sort of forced to work together. Yeah. What I don't like is how they made fun of the transform and roll out line. Megatron's like, what was it you used to say, Prime? Transform and roll out? And then Windblade laughs, and then Optimus just glares at them. Like, what are you trying to say, Machinima? You're trying to say that line was cheesy? Transformer fans love that line. You just trying to crap on our parade? Doesn't usually rain on a parade? I messed up that phrase, didn't I? In a very terrible turn. But yeah. Okay, thanks. I will try that. Yeah, I really didn't like how I just beat up the whole Transformers rollout line. Transform and rollout line. Anything else? Windblade is an interesting character in this. I'm interested. Her motivations are pretty cool. She served as a mediator between Optimus and Megatron. That sort of calls back to her original role in the IDW comics as a delegate or diplomat. Even though Combiner Wars Windblade is a lot angrier than IDW Windblade. Okay. Is that it? Sound design terrible. Constructicon speaking in binary is weird. Megatron's voice didn't fit him. Those are the bad. The goods, story getting better. Megatron's lines. Windblade's role. The dynamic between Optimus and Megatron. Yeah, that about sums it up. Alright. Well, guys, that wraps up my topics. I feel that this Windblade is way more angsty. Very, very angsty. Very much like Eren from Attack on Titan. Her loved one gets killed by a giant, and now she vows to kill them all. Sounds a lot like Attack on Titan. But yeah. So yeah, that wraps up my topics. I mean, I don't want to go too late because I do have to go to bed because I do have school in the morning, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. But this was pretty short. See ya. It's 2:16 a.m. here. Alright, yeah, that's a good idea to probably go. But yeah. I guess... How long will this be? This will be a 15-minute episode. Alright. And these robots are too fragile. Maxima did just fall apart. And what I didn't like was the whole... the faceplate Windblade had. It doesn't retract, it just straight up falls off in pieces when she doesn't want it anymore. And that doesn't seem like a good idea. Windblade straight up pushes Megatron in the most recent episode and he just falls over completely. Like, oh, Megatron, you okay there? And that shouldn't have made you fall over so quickly. But yeah. Yeah. What I might do is usually if I don't have anything in the morning, I might do a sort of chill stream after Primus Prime Time. If the Primus Prime Time is short and I've covered everything I want to. But I have to be somewhere in the morning. I might have a chill stream this weekend. We'll see. Might watch the new ReZero episode live. Why not? Maybe. But yeah. Anything else? I think we're good. Next time will be next Wednesday when Transformers number 56 comes out. Maybe a new Combiner Wars will be out. I think they're weekly, aren't they? I think they're weekly. So probably talk about the next Combiner Wars episode. Yeah, but the next time I stream, I'll probably do a chill stream on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know. I might make it early too. Might make it 12. Like do it at noon Eastern Standard Time. That way the UK crowd can come in and not be here at 2 a.m. But I think that's the plan. Friday at noon? No, I can't. I'm at school. Am I at school on noon? I don't know where I am at noon on Friday. Noon on Saturday. I don't want to wake up at noon. I also might have a karate thing there. Sunday. I'll do something on Sunday. I will do a stream. A chill stream on Sunday. And the next Primus Prime Time will be the next Wednesday. Sound good? Sound good. So, that's where I'm going to leave it off here. I'm going to experiment to see if I can save this stream and cut off the first 30 minutes where it's just, see you guys at 9 p.m. I'm going to try to chop that off and then get the actual Primus Prime Time out. Hopefully that works. But yeah. Anything else? Yeah, there is a full possibility that this stream is not saved and I screw up. Darn, I'm going to Comic-Con and I will miss it. You are going to Comic-Con. You aren't missing anything. You're going to Comic-Con. Don't say, darn, I'm going to Comic-Con and I will miss it. You're at Comic-Con. I'm the one missing Comic-Con. But I never thought I'd see that sentence in my life. Darn, I am going to Comic-Con. Okay. I'm gonna leave it off there, guys. So the people who are watching this, once this is out without the stream, aren't bored to death. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you want to. Follow me on social media for updates. My Twitter is full of just random memes usually, though. And have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh man, this button.